Jordan, your favorite real estate agent out of beautiful Houston, Texas, coming to you with the question, should I buy or should I rent? Interest rate is crazy. Yes, Susan, I understand interest rate is crazy. Still, I just ran the numbers. I have a rental in Spring, east of 45, Cypresswood Drive and Aldine Westfield area. We have several new home builders there. My rental is from the late 70s. Like me, I'm also from the late 70s. It's a great house. Renting for $1,700. And you could buy just next door for $1,850 a brand new, you could buy it, did I say rent? Buy it for $1,850, a brand new 3-bedroom home. We have several other areas, 99 and 249, a little bit you go to the west, it's called Rose Hill, one of my other favorite areas. Same scenario. Then we have builders buying down your rate, so you can even hit it a little bit cheaper. Renting is not cheap actually. First of all, the rent, then the rent goes up every year. Once you have your mortgage locked in, that thing only can get cheaper by refinancing, right? We hear a lot about refinancing. I work with lenders that give you 3 years to refi your house for almost no charge. You always have to pay title policy, but even there you get a discount at title company, but the lender themselves, they will not charge you, for example. So what you do is you buy your new house right now, and if later on you want to buy down your rate or you want to refinance because rates are falling down to, I don't know what, 5%, 4%, who knows where it will go, then you can still refi, but you lock the house in at the price where you're at, and you also don't spend 2-3 years of rent. Imagine $1,000 a month. No one pays $1,000, but just imagine $1,000 rent, $12,000 a year. In 3 years, that's $36,000. But imagine the average rent being just around like $2,000. We are over $70,000. That is down the drain. You will not see that again. Yes, you pay a little bit higher interest rate right now, but you're in your own house and you start paying off that little sucker. You pay it off into your own pocket so that earlier or later it will be yours and you live rent-free or mortgage free. Okay, and the more you kick down the can down the road, I'm like, some people I meet like, oh, let's just wait a year or 2 or 3. That is real money. When I run them the numbers, right now you're paying $1,800 rent. Do you know, have you ever run the numbers, how much that is in 3 years? That's a whole lot, and often that is moving them. So that's why I'm sharing it here with you. How I came up with that, and I just reached out to some of my home builders and said, hey, do you have an inventory sheet? What's actually going on? What do you right now have? What is ready in 4 weeks, in 8 weeks, in 12 weeks, etc. They have like always a little piece of paper where they write you down which house is when available, etc. Hey, Robin. So I just reached out to them and said, okay, perfect scenario. Let's say someone has good credit score, because for renting, they do need good credit score. And let's say someone has 5% or 20% down or 3% down. How much would the payment play out for? And they came back with this $1,850 for the cheapest house. I mean, you can go bigger and fancier always, but for $1,850 to live in your own 4 walls, no one can tell you if you can have a pit bull or if you want to paint your walls purple or I don't know what you want to do in your property. It is yours, and you start paying off into your own equity. And I had this rental property, and that's how I came up with the thought, because there's only one rental house, but I have like 100 people sending me email, no joke, 100 people sending me emails, calling me, can I see this house? Is it already rented out? Yes, it is already rented out, because everything rents out like sliced bread these days because we don't have rental inventory. We always have a little bit shortage. So I'm concerned, what do I do with these people? Do I find them another rental, running them through all this competitive market, trying to find them a rental? Or do I simply call them and say, have you considered buying? Because most of them haven't, because they just hear in the media, they watch too much news and think the world is ending. But actually they would totally qualify for buying, and they don't know. Okay, so if you know anyone wanting to buy or sell, send your peeps my way. I would be honored to help them. my service on the buyer side is totally free of charge, and if for whatever reason they're not ready now or not ready the next 2 years, they can still be my friends, and probably they will be buying later on. So no pressure at all. I'm just kidding, no pressure at all. They can talk to me, I connect them to my lenders. My lenders will try to help them fix their credit score up for no charge. They simply tell them, hey, pay off this credit card first, and then you wait with the medical debt, or whichever is the scenario, because they know what bounces your score the fastest. Okay, so I hook you up with all of these, and if for whatever reason you end up not buying, and I just had that recently, 2-3 peeps, they just got scared and they don't want to buy, that's fine too. It's all right. That's our business. Some make it work right away, others not, and the majority is ready in 6 or 12 months. Most people do not have really bad dead bodies in the basement, and just have things that we can work with, some credit cards or some car payments or whatever that we need to pay off or get over with, and then we're ready to purchase. You don't need much cash in this market still. We have the builders contributing, we have sellers contributing for pre-owned houses as well, and we have a whole bunch of people that are interested to buy down your rate. And actually, my go-to lender and I, we're coming up with a $2,000 discount when you buy with us. Call me 832-444-4923, and I get you up to speed how that works. That will only be temporary. Probably towards the end of the year we will end this, but for this market right now, we thought it's a little genius hack to throw you guys $2,000, because we do have a lot of people, they're just very, very tight financially, but they're almost there, and with just a $2,000 of help in cash, we can help them. So we thought we'd come up with that and see how that works, and I do believe we will be able to help a whole lot of peeps. Okie dokie, you guys, you have a wonderful start hopefully in your week. It's happy Monday. I'm going to my trash rental. My girls and I, they will earn a $10 each, and we will bring all the crap and trash and everything out to the street for trash day. My tenants left the house messed up, and we will make her gorgeous again. We will be rebuilding from here. That's the business in real estate. And I'm actually changing my strategy a tiny bit of getting rid. I was with 15 properties, it was just a little bit too much with all of you peeps buying and selling. So I'm getting rid of some, put the money in my piggy bank, build a pool and eat well or something like that. But if you want to talk about real estate investing, the ups, the downs, the pretty and the ugly and everything in between, let me know. I love that too. Okay, bye bye you guys, have a happy Monday.